Hey there. So, next in our English grammar series videos, next topic is verbs. Now, this word or this part of speech, verb, is not new to you because in the first video itself, that is subject and predicate, we saw that the subject is the naming part and predicate is the telling part. And predicate was again divided into two parts, verb and object. And that time we had discussed that verb is something which displays some action. We can say subject is doing some action, and the action which is being done, that is called as verb. For example, John swims is the subject. And what action does John do? He is swimming. So swims is our verb. Let's go deep down into this topic, but yet I would like to say that the whole video is just going to be in terms of information regarding parts of speech, and you can say that this is just narrow information regarding verbs that I'm going to give you. More in detail about verbs we will study later. But since we are discussing each parts of speech, so you can think that one of the parts of speech is verb, and we want to quickly understand many important things about verb. So we are doing this video. But a more detailed video regarding verbs, we will be discussing it later. So let's start. Now, let's start with a very easy example. The boy kicks the ball. Full stop. This is our statement. The boy kicks the ball. Now, obviously, you'll understand that what is the action that is being done by the boy. The action that he's doing is he's kicking the ball. So the verb is the part of statement or sentence which displays some action. What is the action that is being done by the boy? He's kicking the ball. So the boy kicks the ball. It describes the state or occurrence that this something has occurred over here. Kicking action has happened over. Say that verb is our kicks because that is the action which is being done. The boy, subject is the naming part, and here the subject is our boy. And you can understand we have in the previous video of nouns and pronouns, we have done a huge classification on proper noun, common noun, singular noun, plural noun. Since we are talking about boy, we don't know his name. If I could have written here John instead of the boy, if I would have written John kicks the ball, then John is the proper noun. We know his name. But here the boy kicks the ball. We don't know which boy is kicking the ball. So it's a common word which is being used. So boy is our subject, a common noun. Same way, ball, it's a thing, right? And it is the object that is receiving this kicking action. Object that is receiving the action, and ball is also our common noun. So verb displays some action. Let's move to our next statement. The chef cooks dinner. What is the action that is being done? Cooking action is being done. The chef is doing something, he's cooking. So cooks is the verb. Chef, common noun. The whole sentence revolves around the subject of the sentence, and the subject over here is the chef, the naming part. And the noun is chef. We don't know the name of the chef, which chef is cooking it. So we can say chef is a common noun. Dinner, that's a thing, and it is receiving the action of the verb cooks. So dinner is our object, and it is also a common noun. Cinderella reads a book. The whole statement revolves around Cinderella. So our subject is Cinderella. And you can say here, we are not saying a girl reads a book. This time we know the name of a girl. It's Cinderella. So Cinderella is proper noun. What action is being done? Reading is done. So she reads a book. So reads is our verb. And which book we don't know. So book is receiving the action of our verb reads. So book is our object and we don't know which book she's reading. So we can say book is a common noun. So reads is the verb. Cinderella is a subject. It is a proper noun and book is an object and we don't know which book she's reading. So it's a common noun. Next, noun and verb are the basic building blocks of a sentence. Without nouns, verbs, a sentence will not be completed. You'll find that statement to be very ambiguous statement, or you can say a sentence which is meaningless, because every sentence contains nouns and verbs which makes that sentence as a complete sentence. So they are the basic building blocks. We can build a sentence just by using a noun and a verb, and that's what we have been doing since long. All the examples that I gave you, Cinderella, John swims, these are all sentences which were made just by using nouns and verbs. Because just by using noun and verb, we can make a statement, a sentence which has a complete sense, a complete meaning. For example, man eats pizza. Man is a noun. What action he is doing? What is the verb? Eats. And what is he eating? What is the object? Pizza. That is also a noun. So, man is a noun, pizza is a thing, it is a noun, and eats is our verb. Now, verbs are related to time. Verb displays when is the action taking place, whether the action took place in past, whether the action is being taking place in present, or the action might take place in future. So verb displays when action is taking place. Has the action happened in past? For example, talked. Is the action happening now? Talks. Priya talks. Priya talked. Is the action going to happen in future? Priya will talk. Right? So verb can be thought of as an action happened in past, whether it is happening in present, it is happening now, or action is going to happen in future. For example, let us consider the base verb as write. And if I want to find out what would be the past tense of write, it would be wrote. For example, John wrote a letter. John writes a letter, shows that he is writing it in present. John wrote a letter, shows that he has already written the letter. It had happened, the action has happened in past. John will write a letter. Will write is displaying an action that is going to take place in future, right? So verbs are very important, and they are important because they give us an information whether the action has happened in past, whether the action will happen in future, or the action is happening now. Let's see the other base verb and try to find out its past, present, and future. The base verb is to eat. Priya eats. But what if she has already finished eating in past? Then we can say Priya ate her dinner. Priya eats salad. Shows that she is eating right now. The action is happening now. Priya will eat rice tomorrow. Shows that the action will happen. So, past, present, future tense is a very important topic in verbs and mind well in our further lecture series. All these tenses, past tense, present tense, and future tense, we are going to describe it in a huge manner. Very descriptive videos will be posted to get you acquainted with this very crucial topic of past, present, and future tense. Now, what are different types of verbs? Mind well, like I told you, that we are just discussing parts of speech. So, we just want to have a little information about verbs. So, though I'm writing down the types of verbs, we'll just see the very superficial or say surface level knowledge about the types of verbs. But very detailed videos about each type of verbs will be posted later. Right now, let us have a basic information about types of verbs. So action verbs, helping verbs, modal verbs, and phrasal verbs. There are four different types of verbs. What are action verbs? The boy kicks the ball. Here, the action is kick. He's kicking the ball. What action is he doing? What is he performing? What is he doing? He's kicking the ball. So the action is kick. Similar action could be the boy swims, the boy jumps, the girl dances, right? So action which is being done is swimming, jumping, and dancing. Display the action that is being done by the subject. The action that is being done by the subject. That is action verb. What are helping verbs? He is singing the choir. Singing is the action verb, but with singing, there's a helping verb which is is. So is the helping verb. Let us see one more example regarding helping verb. In fact, let us see which are the different types of helping verbs. See, am, is, are, was, were, been, being, has, have, had, does, do, did. These are all helping verbs. For example, we can write down one statement. John was swimming. So, what is the action verb? Swimming. But was is our helping verb, right? So, hopefully, you got the information about action verbs, helping verbs. Let us go to modal verb. She can speak English fluently. Speaking is an action, which is our subject over here. We are talking about she. She's the main subject of our sentence. So she is the subject. What action she is doing? She's speaking. So speak is our action verb. And can is our modal verb. Now, what does can indicate? Can indicates that she has an ability to speak. She could speak. She can speak. Right? Can, could, shall, should. These are all modal verbs. They might attend the meeting tomorrow. The word might indicates that they might or they might not, right? So This is a modal verb. Might is the modal verb. Attending shows an action. So attend is an action verb. Might indicates the possibility. They might attend or they might not attend. So the things which indicates the possibility, the things which indicates that they could, they can, they should, they shall, they might, these are all modal verbs. What are the types of modal verbs? Just very superficial knowledge we are taking, but a huge descriptive video on modal verbs we'll see later. We are just trying to find out the different parts of speech. This part of speech is verb, and just here an information about types of modal verbs. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to. You must carry your passport while traveling. You must carry your passport while traveling. Now, see this sentence, what it indicates. Here, what is the indication that is given? Here, indication that is given is it's compulsory. Must shows the compulsion. You must carry. Because if you're traveling and if you don't have a passport, no one will allow you to travel. We can't say you should carry the passport. You must carry your passport while traveling. So where to use which kind of modal verb, that we are going to learn further in detail in our detailed videos. But currently we just want to see the types of verbs. So these are the types of modal verbs: can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to. Modal verbs, what do they indicate? Can indicates the ability, capability, or permission. For example, she can speak French fluently. Shows that she has an ability to speak French fluently. Another modal verb is could. Could indicates that past ability, possibility, or suggestion. He could have done it. Shows that in the past he could have done it, then it would be better for him. So it indicates the possibility, the past ability. Another modal verb is may. It shows the permission. May I come in? You may go now. Permission is being given. Permission is being asked. May I come in? Permission is being asked. You may go now. Permission is being given. Right? So this is another modal verb, may. Might shows the possibility, uncertainty, or future in the past. It might rain tomorrow. It's uncertain. We don't know surely without it would whether it would rain tomorrow or it won't rain. So it is indicating the possibility that it might rain tomorrow, but it might not even rain, right? So it shows the uncertainty in future, possibility that the action might take place in future. Shall. Shall indicates future intention, obligation, suggestion. I shall attend the meeting. It shows the intention in future that I might. It shows that I do have an intention to attend the meeting. So I shall attend the meeting. Should indicates advice, recommendation, or moral application. You should try this cake. The cake is very nice and you should try this. A recommendation is being given, an advice is being given that you should try this cake. Indicates the future intention, prediction, or determination. I will finish this project. See, the strong intention is there that in future I'll surely finish this project. So I will finish this project. Would indicates the past habit, hypothetical situation, or polite request. I would love to visit Paris. Now, see, it's a hypothetical situation. I don't know whether I would or I would not. If money permits, time permits, I would love to visit Paris. But I have not done yet. I'm not sure whether I'll do it. So, it's a hypothetical situation. Must shows necessity, obligation, or strong advice. You must try this medicine. See, it's a necessity. If you don't take medicine, you'll fall sick or you'll remain sick. You'll remain ill. So, you must try this medicine. It's a strong advice, necessity, obligation. Ought to shows the moral obligation, duty, or recommendation. You ought to apologize. So you have done wrong. So it's your morality, your moral values that you have to apologize. So you say you ought to apologize. Let's see what we have learned till now in this very descriptive video of verbs. The dog runs quickly. Run is an action verb. The dog, you know, dog is what? The naming part. It is the subject. The dog is running quickly. Is running, helping verb. But running is our main action verb. The dog might run quickly. Might is our modal verb. We don't know. He might or he might not. So might is our modal verb. See, instead of is, I replaced is with might. So I replaced the helping verb with the modal verb. The dog might run quickly. So the basic intention of this video was to just get you acquainted with the very important part of speech verb. But like I said, we'll still be discussing all action verbs, helping verbs, modal verbs in detail. We are going to see all the tenses, past, present, future, right? So this was a very brief information regarding very important part of speech, that is verb. All the best. Keep learning. Thank you.